Tell me what their latest and greatest pickup line is. I had a guy tell me the other night, he said, man, I was talking to this girl the other night, and after a few minutes, she finally looked at me and she said, I'm sorry, but I got a boyfriend. He said, well, I got a big math test tomorrow. And she said, what the hell's that got to do with anything? He said, well, I thought we were talking about stuff we were going to cheat on. Now, if some guy came up to one of you single ladies tonight and said that, you might not go home with him, but you go home thinking about him, or at least remember him. And don't you even lie and say you wouldn't. Y'all sing along if you know it. I was at Sunnyhill Campground talking to this girl. Every hound dog in the joint was sniffing around her. I was playing it slow and cool, being the gentleman that you know I am. Then this Guido with long black slick back hair, he walked up to her like I wasn't even standing there. He looked her up and down and cocked his eyebrow and he said, baby, get no dream. Mercy, you looking fine. How do you get no dream? Tell me how do I? She looked at him and smiled and said, I thought you'd never ask. He looked at me and said, that's how it's done, son, just like that. Well, I wanted to be mad at him, but to tell the truth, hell, I was really said you might get slapped 9 times out of 10. There's always one that wants a little bullshit coming. So I walked up to the next girl I saw who wasn't wearing a dress. And y'all know what I said. How do you get no jeans? Mercy, you looking fine. How do you get those jeans? Tell me how do I? Well, I woke up later in a hospital bed. Half a pound of galls wrapped around my sore head. Some of my teeth were gone and I was drinking mashed taters through a straw. It turns out the girl I propositioned was a man. With a chip on his shoulder and a blunt object in his hand. Who proceeded to express his disapproval of the lines that I crossed. They told me I could leave, so I put my clothes back on.